Hi everyone, welcome to week 28 of Monday Motif series with young members. Today we are going to see a easy spider web motif. Before getting into the project, I'll let you know what are all the stitches we are going to use. So we'll be making chain stitches, double crochet and slip stitch. So to begin with, first we are going to make a magic ring. So first we'll be making a magic ring. This is how it looks like. Now we are going to make double crochets into the magic ring. So totally we have 10. This 10 double crochet which includes 3 chain stitches as well. So this 3 chain stitches is considered as 1 double crochet. So first we'll be making the 3 chain stitches which is equivalent to 1 double crochet, and we'll be making 9 more double crochets in the same magic ring. So now this is the last double crochet of this first row. So once this is done, you can pull this tail end. So now you'll be getting a circle. Now we are going to close the circle by making a slip stitch with the first chain, which means the topmost chain. Now we are going to make the second row. So second row, again the same procedure with chains in between. So first, to start, we are going to make 3 chain which is equivalent to 1 double crochet, and we are going to make the turning chains. So here also again we need 3 chain, so I'll be making 3 more extra chains. Now you can start making 1 double crochet onto the previous row. So this is the previous row's top double crochet. So you should insert into this loop and make a double crochet. So now we are going to make the gap. So we'll be making 3 chain stitches, and again we are going to make 1 double crochet on the topmost stitch. So this should be repeated. So 3 chains and 1 double crochet. Again 3 chains on the next loop now. So I hope this is clearly visible. So you should make 3 chains and the next double crochet in the next loop of previous row. So like this, you shall just repeat this row. Now we are done with the 10 double crochets of the second row. Now how we should finish is, so first we have made 3 plus 3 chains, right? So now we should consider the third chain. From base, the third chain, you should consider that as the top of the previous row's double crochet. So now this row is completed. So now we are going to make the next row, which will enlarge your web. So to enlarge your web, you should increase the chain stitches in between. So now we are going to make 3 chains again, as we are going to do double crochet again in this row. So now the gaps. Now we'll be making 5 chains and 1 double crochet onto the top of the next stitch of the previous row. You can see this. Now we are going to have a little bit elevation, as this is going to be my closing row. So if you want to increase, you can increase the number of gaps, which means the chains, and you can repeat the same procedure for further more rows. So now to have this, I'm going to make 2 chains and going to make a slip stitch onto the previous. So that you will have one small elevation here. Now you shall do 5 chain stitches and 1 double crochet, again we'll be making this small elevation to give the finishing look. So this you can do to your last row alone. So I'm repeating the same procedure. So for elevation, you should make 2 chains and turn your needle and do a slip stitch onto the first chain. Now you will get the small elevation. Again this procedure continues. So 5 chain stitches, 1 double crochet, 2 chains and a slip stitch. So now we are done with the last stitch as well. So as a closing stitch, so we again came to this 3 plus 5 chain stitches. So on the third chain I'm going to close this loop. Okay. So you should do 5 chain stitches, then you shall make a slip stitch here. Now again the same procedure, 2 chains and 1 slip stitch. So with this your row ends, and now you shall see this web. So this is how it looks, and here you can cut this excess. So as I'm going to use this as a charm, I'm going to leave this extra here and going to connect this with the tail end here. So for this we will be using needle. So with the help of a needle, I'm going to take this part to the center as much as possible. So now once you get here, I'm going to make a knot. So once you're done with this knot, you can again start hiding this using the needle. So you can just take it through the nearest loops. It will be hidden in the back side. And now you can cut this excess part. Now your spider web is ready. So this is how it looks like. So one more sample also I do have. So this is according to your requirement. So you can just decide how many chains in between you want, and you can decide how you are going to proceed. So with a minor change on the gaps, your pattern will vary. So this is a sample and a project is here. You can just try out on your own imagination as well.